things that I see. This is the air intake, which is nice to see that we have a high efficiency. What's not nice to see is that it's in this room solely and brings in the air that's in this room. The only reason this line is not run outside is not because they have a confusion of stuff out there. The gas meter's on the other side of the chimney. What we have here is this is the hot water tankless system. I think personally it is too close to the panel. We have electrical lines in behind it. This does fire right away to 140 degrees set on the panel as soon as you open the tap. 140 degrees, getting nice and hot. Is it too close to the electrical panel? I say yes, I'll have it confirmed. We have really a huge open hole in the ceiling here where all these lines run into, which the home inspector should have noted. But he's going to see that it is coming in above the window, that it's a makeshift. The window has been changed in size so they can create a vented section. What's not noted in the report. But the home inspector should have caught so many things. Good home inspectors I know, they make a point of it to write it in the report to make sure they confirm to the homeowner this needs to be looked at. Much like that chimney cap up there. This needs to be addressed. They didn't do that. Shame on them. The inspector saw the room, but he didn't see it opened up because both Todd and Duane had already gutted the room afterwards. Things we see, and I love this, look at this. This is the area that I saw moisture signs coming in. And when I was outside, I looked at the downspout. It's right here. There's no kick out. It goes right to the foundation. So this is pretty good that this is the only area that shows moisture issues. Let's just say there's a lot of rain and the foundation fails in stopping the rain from coming in. Where do you think that water's gonna go? Normally, you're gonna see the water come in through the floor. Well, what if it comes in? It fills underneath the floor. It fills all the duct line. Things that make you go, what if my basement leaks? The ductworks get wet. Probably not good. I don't think so. Having a return by the fireplace, is that smart? Here's the return in the wall, pulls air. This is pulling air. It competes with the airflow. It's just not a spot to put the return. How do we run all the duct line out here? I'm not coming through the floor. We need to come up somehow from the furnace room to get to the outside wall to drive heat lines down to heat the bottom, especially in front of the windows. That's where registers have to go. So I've got to create something that comes in here. And also make it look good. Is that easy? Nope. What to do with the downspout? Kick it out in the driveway, which makes it in wrong for vehicles. Get it to the other side. I need to do something about that because that's water against the foundation. Mr. Bennett.
Yes, sir.
Now, the homeowners have done a little work here. They've been really thinking about future things. They want to move the washer and dryer upstairs.
Yeah.
And I kind of said, and they want a shower here. And you know what? They've got great ideas, but they have a small home, and it's like really trying to figure out. I said, look, right now we need to solve problems.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to be wrecking your house to run all the new HVAC. Why? Because they run the ductwork through sonotubes under the concrete.
You gotta be joking me.
No. Here's how they run it. Look right here. Here, you see the sonotube. Just dip your head in there.
Oh, wow. They just cut it or bashed it apart right
Yeah,
there.
now look at this way. Now you see the 90. It's a galvanized 90.
And where does that go to?
It goes to this register in the bathroom right there.
You're kidding me.
So look at it. They run an actual line, sonotube throughout, underneath all the concrete.
Not to mention, I see water down there.
Yeah.
That's cardboard. It's gonna actually
Ants.
collect mold.
Mice.
Ants. Oh my God, and then you're gonna just spew all that into the air.
Yes. So what we have is bad air quality.
Jesus.
Lowest point, what if water comes in?
Absolutely. Well, I can see water at the bottom there.
Well, what if it floods?
Oh my God.
Floods all your duct line. It's all your duct lines full of water. This was done when the house was built 50 low years ago.
Wow.
So it got passed, everything was, don't ask me how. So what does that tell you?
We have to run above ground. We have to do bulkheads. We have to find roots. We have a lot of damage to do.
Yes.
Man.
This is the floor to the front where we first came in the house.
Yeah.
So we need to go upstairs to come down the ceiling, to come down the wall to heat where the windows are.
Can I see the room upstairs?
Yes,
If they
let's
want to
work our way out into the kitchen. They want this kitchen to continue out here. They want this wall down. I'm giving you the okay to take this wall down. The idea was they want the dining room on the other side.
Right.
So this wall comes down, let your electrical hang for now. Okay, this is a beautiful look. Back split.
Yeah.
Slab on grade, okay? So this is a cool floor. Sauna tube running underneath the floor at that point across there, running across here, trying to heat. Problem is that we've got to get ductwork to that side. So it's gonna be a main trunk that comes up on the other side of this wall, not creating a bulk here. We have a closet here and we have a void here. Can we use the closet to come up right to the top? Can we do a main trunk down? Can we trunk across the wall and drop the ceiling 10 inches? It either goes through here or it goes through the closet. Path of least resistance is what I'm looking for. It'd be great if it went through here.
Okay.
My guess is the closet. Need me?
I'll call you.
Call me.
Thanks, man. Let's start putting up some zip walls then. Let's totally encapsulate where the stove and fridge are, please. And then I could have someone taking the speakers out of the wall.
It's the Mona Lisa.
The bulkhead idea in the living room absolutely terrifies me. It's the visual aspect of it that I'm really afraid of.
I wouldn't worry about that. There's always a way to do something here, and I'll find it.
So look at the rot in that pipe. Like, that's just part of the sonotube there. Have you ever seen this before?
I actually seen this before.
That's incredible.
And this is a result of it. After, I can guarantee you, probably within 10, 15 years, this was already...
Absolutely. I can't even believe they were getting heat in this house. I don't think they were.
Back in the 50s, they used to use this. It's the way they installed it. One, it had a canvas on the inside, which protected it from condensation. But installing it, you had to insulate it and seal it. And obviously here, they haven't done that. Nowadays, sonotube is never used.
This is a complete mess in here. Our tankless, look where it is. It's right beside our panel, and it's jammed in here, right? We have venting that is way too close. I cannot have this here anymore, which means I do want to move the furnace off of this location. I need more access to this wall just to displace the tankless and everything else, right? I'm running out of room in this room. This is like they're trying to cram everything into this room because it's their only room available. We have that now. There's a little stuff, right? If you see the spaghetti factory above your head here, we have the exhaust for the range coming through here, and look at it, it's just a complete mess, right? I want to fix that. Obviously, I got to fix above the window there so we have an access.
This existing stuff that's here,
Yeah,
is too small.
it's too small, so we're upgrading.
We got to change them to a 6.
You know what that does, right?
That opens everything up. It's a lot of work. Basically, we're going to start in the furnace room. We're going to start to disconnect our ductwork, disconnect our gas lines, electrical, vent lines, air conditioning lines, so we can do our relocation for our furnace. Come on, One of the major issues I have with this return being so close to the fireplace, and again, this is a gas fireplace. If this, for whatever reason, doesn't ignite, you have some gas spillage here, you have a return right here. One, you could be sucking raw gas into the house. Two, if this fireplace isn't burning properly, products of combustion. You can be sucking products of combustion, CO2, into the house. So this right here is a major issue. We're gonna eliminate this, we're gonna make it correct.
So guys, we're gonna peel this floor up. It actually makes sense. I mean, this floor is gonna be stripped eventually anyway. We have a bin here, let's strip this out. We're gonna help them actually get prep for their kitchen. We might as well peel this up. It gives us a bit of time, because Frank's gotta pull all the wires in these walls before I can actually take them down. So we do have the time, let's start pulling that. By the time this is pulled, Gary's here, We start marking out walls where we're actually gonna be opening up more holes so he can start pulling out the old lines. So it'll all just roll into each other. By the time we get the floor up, we can take the walls down and we run into what Gary needs, okay? Okay, now don't go crazy, don't break your toes. Whoa! Now that's the fun way to do it. Is there any plates there or anything?
No, but there's two. Okay, no, you're good.